And here comes 6'6" Darius Holt Jr.
Welcome to week 2 of Topic Royale. We're just a bunch of friends who've known each other forever, whose opinions probably don't matter, but we're going to give them to you anyway. All right. On this week's episode, I am your host, and we have Christopher Huff, Nicholas Huff, Stephen Brown, and Bob Leffler, a.k.a. dad of the group. Those are our contestants. Like last time, we have 4 questions that we're going to do, and these are your 4 questions. So we'll go one round by round. The questions are in order they're going to be, and as you see at the bonus, whoever's in last place is going to get 1 minute to explain why their answer was better than someone else's. So just we'll figure that out as we go through the rounds. So the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to have a random generator, and each person is designated a number that I am coming up with currently. Steven, you are 1.
Yes.
Bob, you are 2. Christopher, 3. Nicholas, 4. All right. So to start us off, we are going with, I don't know if y'all can see that.
8.
Nope, 1.
Oh, let's go. That's me.
Steven, so first question of the night. You get 2 tickets to one single sporting event in history. What are you going to, and who are you taking?
All right. So as we all know, this year has been pretty rough for everybody. It's been sucky. But one of the worst things that happened in the year 2020 happened on January 26th, 2020, when we lost the legendary Kobe Bean Bryant. So my 2 sporting tickets are going to the Rockets-Nuggets game on January 26, 2020, and I'm taking with me Kobe Bryant. If I take Kobe with me to that game, there's no helicopter ride. There's no helicopter crash. Gianna's riding with someone else to the sporting event. So nobody dies. We don't lose anybody's life. And the legendary Kobe Bean Bryant gets to remain alive. Now I know everybody else is going to pick some amazing sporting event throughout history or whatever. But I'm living in the present day, and present day world needs Kobe Bryant. Because after he passed away, everything went downhill very fast. So that's where I'm going, and that's who I'm taking with me, and I'm sticking to it.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, next person up. Number 2.
I'm
pretty sure I'm number 2, right?
You're number 2.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to say I'm going to the '98 national championship game, and we didn't really say, kind of when we were going to get these tickets. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna take Raiden, our firstborn, that's gonna be here in August. Go take him back to '98 to watch us stomp a mud hole in Florida State, right? That's who we beat. Fact check. And just instill that same love that I have for Tennessee and show him the highest of highs, and then also get him, kind of get him ready for the misery that is being a Tennessee Vol fan, and what we hope to get back to one of these days. And that's what I'm gonna go back to, I guess.
Love it, love it. All right, next up, number 4, Nicholas.
All right, so Bob kind of stole my answer, but
Sorry.
I'm going back to the 1998 season national championship game, which was actually in 1999 on January the 4th. But anyways, that's where I would go, because I've said many times that I would make a deal to lay down my life to see Tennessee win another championship in football. So if I could go anywhere to any sporting event, that's where I would go. And the reason that I would go there to watch that game is because I would actually get to see Tennessee win a championship in football. And I wouldn't have to give up my life to do it. And I would actually be able to remember it this time, since I was 4 years old when we won the first time. And the person that I'm taking is my Aunt Pam because she is the biggest Tennessee fan in our family, and I know that she would go crazy after we won the game. And that is where I'm going.
Love it. I would also do both of those things, but let's see where Christopher goes as our last contestant for the round.
Okay, so first big question for you all. Where were you March 8th, 2017? That's right. None of us know because we are American, and the game that I would go to is a soccer game that happened in Europe. So on that date in 2017, the Champions League round of 16, second leg between Barcelona and PSG, that game happened. And if y'all know, I'm not a fan of either of those teams. So why am I picking this? Just to give you a little bit of background, PSG won the first leg 4-0. So it's an aggregate score. So the first game and the second game combine at the end to make the total score. So after the PSG went up 4-0 in the first leg, Barcelona went back home and they had 20-1 odds of coming away with the win during that in their after that game. They had 20-1 odds to win it, which in retrospect to us is the Patriots had a 16-1 odd to come back from 28-3 down against the Falcons. So just to start the game, they were already in a bigger hole than 28-3 was for the Patriots. So they go on, and then they start the game 4-0 down. They go on, they're down 5-3 in the 88th minute. So they need 3 goals in 7 minutes to win the game. And at this point, the odds are 100-1, so more than 6 times likely to lose than the Patriots were, down 28-3. And they come back and score an 88th minute goal, a 90 plus 1 minute goal, and a 90 plus 5 minute goal to come back and go on in the Champions League. So even if you're not a great soccer fan, just like everyone is a fan of the comeback, just ask Juwan Jennings. And if you want to know where you can ask Juwan Jennings, then just go to a 49ers practice, call him up, just look for him in the end zone. He will be there. So that's all I got.
All right, perfect. So to finish this round, I just want to say congratulations to all of you on really good answers. And here are the results after round 1. So I'll explain myself a little. Steven, R.I.P. Kobe, that's just beautiful. Bob, I would definitely have gone to the 98 game. Nicholas, I didn't give you as much as Bob because of originality, and that just kind of happens to fall with the luck of the draw. Christopher, you had a lot of facts, and I appreciated that, but just not a huge soccer fan myself, so I kind of got lost in all that. So since we have a tie for last place, the person that will be explaining why they did better than someone else is going to be Christopher for the simple fact that he screwed me out of last week's round. I'm just saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you have 1 minute starting now.
Okay, so I realize everyone is Tennessee fans, but the simple fact that not everyone is Tennessee fans, which they should be Tennessee fans. I don't know. I guess just like the stage that this happened in Europe, like people in Europe pretty much act like soccer is their second religion. So like everyone in Europe knows like when this happened, like they remember where they were when this great comeback happened. It's kind of like the Super Bowl for us. So just for like the magnitude of the game itself, that's my whole argument for this. Whereas like no one else remembers who won 98 unless you're a UT fan. But even like general soccer fans pretty much remember this PSG Barkley comeback. So that's my argument for that.
All right. Well, I appreciate your opinion. No points will be given because you did not compare yourself.
Do I get a
anybody.
chance?
No, you are stuck where you're at. Sorry. All right, on to the next round. Our second question of the night is going to be, if you could live the life of one character from any book or movie, who would you be and why? Again, we're going to have 3 minutes for each answer. I will give you a warning when you're 30 seconds to being done. And to start us off, we'll do a random generator again. Number 3, Christopher, you are starting us off.
Yeah. So the person that I picked is from the movie Ferris Bueller, and it is Ferris Bueller. So I thought of this because after a month of sitting in online classes, there's nothing I would rather do than skip class and hang out with some friends and some much needed fun time that we've been missing. So just like Ferris Bueller in general, I feel like he's kind of like this witty, sneaky, kind of like gets everybody to go along with his plans. And I feel like I fit very much into that same role and situation that he's in. So he has some really good friends that obviously like him and the traits that he has. So I feel like I can fit in with them. And then just in the movie itself, he gets to explore around Chicago for a day while he's running from his principal. But he gets to drive in his friend's dad's Ferrari, and thankfully his friend was brave enough to steal that Ferrari from his dad. But it just sounds like an awesome day to live as Ferris Bueller.
All right, I can appreciate that. All right, next up, for question number 2, round 2. Number 2, Robert Leffler.
100%, I'm gonna be Yoda from Star Wars. Dude is a boss. I mean, master swordsman with a lightsaber. You know, can use the Force to move things. You know, Jedi mind tricks. Basically, like, you know, the A1 guy, the Jedi's. Though he is small, he is mighty. So definitely Yoda.
Love that. I appreciate that opinion also. I definitely think you fit the baby Yoda a little bit better, but Yoda works too.
I am very cute.
Just you are. All right. Next up, number 4, Christopher?
Nick.
Even Nicholas. I don't know. Whoever's
Nick.
number 4, just go.
It's me. All right, so I chose a person from both books and movies, and I went with Harry Potter.
Oh, that's tough.
Knew it.
I would be the most powerful
two.
wizard in the world, number 1. Number 2, I would try to steal Hermione from Ron. Number 3, I'd be able to talk to snakes, fly around on a broom, all that jazz. But I think I would be in Slytherin instead of Gryffindor, but that's just a minor detail. But other than that, I would be Harry Potter.
No arguments there. All right. Next up, Steven. Finish it off.
As much as I appreciate Harry Potter as much as the next guy, I think I would go Ash Ketchum Pokemon. And before you say that's not a movie or a book, it is actually a manga, which is considered a book. So there you go. And the reason I would be Ash Ketchum from Pokemon is because, one, he's been 10 years old for like the past 20 years, and you can stay forever young. I mean, that would just be incredible. He travels the world with all his friends, does whatever he wants, you know, just go Pokemon battling it up, whopping people off the face of the planet, you know, all the good stuff. And 3, you get to live in the world of Pokemon. I mean, how awesome would that be? You get to spend your whole life catching Pokemon, training them, finding money somehow, always having money and food and places to stay, getting to explore everything as a 10 to 11, 12-year-old. Life would be great all the time. I mean, yeah, so Pokemon definitely where it's at.
All right. Thank you all for your answers, and we will now look at the scoreboard. And here we go. So we will start out with Steven.
What?
Not that your points weren't good, but I had to hit you with the -2 immediately because it is not a book. Not going off the technicalities here. It is not a book.
What?
And movies.
It could have been a movie. It could have been a TV show. I might have done movie, but you went book route, and that's a technicality that I couldn't afford.
You just said movie.
It is a book. It's a book.
You did technicalities.
What do you mean? It's a book.
You'll have a chance at the end of the round, Steven.
Oh my
Bob,
gosh,
I
I'm
loved
already
your
outraged.
answer. Christopher's was just had me laughing a little bit more, and then personal bias. As you can see, I'm going off personal bias a lot. I mean, Harry Potter, absolutely, and the whole stealing Hermione. I got you.
I mean, I at least have to try.
Absolutely. All right, Steven, here's your chance. You have 1 minute.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Explain
already
why
outraged.
you did better than one person.
I'm already outraged. Listen here. First off, it is a book. Look it up. Manga equals book. It's before any TV, any video game, any movies were made. It was first created as a manga, which is a book. Secondly, it's way better than any other life offered here. Because one, there's no deaths in Pokemon. Nobody loses their life. Everybody lives forever. I mean, you get to stay young forever. Harry Potter, there's deaths. Harry loses his best friends in that big battle. I mean, come on now. You're not stealing Hermione away from Ron. I don't care how hard you try. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's a book. I'm done with this already.
All right, you started off really strong. I was believing in you. I gave you +1, and then you attacked the one that I said I had a personal bias to, so you got -2 points out of that also.
This is ridiculous. I quit.
We are saving this, going to the next round, and here we go.
Was that
Steven,
the round
good
score,
luck.
or was that like total?
That was round.
Okay.
That was round and total. Do you want me to
Yeah.
share it again?
Sure.
Okay. Working through some technical difficulties, and we will have us running it right now. Right now.
Right now.
All right, so as we can see, so far in the game, Nicholas is leading with 10. Bob and Christopher are tied for second.
Come on, Steven.
And Steven, while he had a strong first round,
That's
he lost
so
me hard
dumb.
in the second
That's
round.
so dumb.
Luckily for you, you have 2 more rounds to prove yourself.
I'd like to have a formal protest.
And here we go. Round 3. Question for round 3. You're going to an island where you will live by yourself for an entire year. You get to take only 3 things, except water, which is unlimited already. Those 3 things that you'll have will be an unlimited supply. What are you bringing and why? First person up, according to the random generator, is number 3, Christopher.
All right. So
2 rounds in a row.
So the first thing that I thought of whenever I saw unlimited supply, well, since it's getting warmer now, first thing I thought of was bugs, and I was like, man, I really hate bugs. So I'm going to be bringing an unlimited supply of bug spray, which includes stuff I can spray on myself and just to spray everywhere around me to kill the bugs before they get to me. So main reasons, I'm allergic to bees, so definitely some kind of like bee kill or something, and then just bug spray for mosquitoes, because I'm assuming this island is in a tropical area with very humid climate, so that would only make sense. Secondly, living on an island, that means that there's a big body of water around me. Therefore, I would bring golf balls, and I'm going to treat the ocean like a driving range. And if I can't get this my swing straightened out in a year, then there's just no hope, and I'm going to quit forever. So, and I figured I could like do like a makeshift like putt-putt course, maybe like a chipping green, something like that. I've got time to make that, so I'll get it done. And then last, paper. And then I say paper because I'm going to be, I want it in like, I guess, different forms. So just regular paper to like send letters, use paper to start fires, reading books with paper, and then also the toilet kind. And then speaking of toilet kind, I have my friend here, Angel Soft, with the ad drop for the day. Angel Soft comes in packs of 26. And you can't get this at Walmart, so don't look. But just they're trying to get that restocked, but it's not there. And then that's it for me. Paper's my last one.
Thank you, Christopher. That is a strong start to the round. Next up, we have Steven. Chance of redemption. Let's go.
I'm still angry off the last round, but moving on. The three things, I'm assuming that when we come to this island, we'll usually have like our personal belongings that we already have, like a wallet, phone, all that good stuff. So what I'm bringing unlimited is unlimited cell phone service, unlimited cell phone battery life, and unlimited money. And for the entire year that I'm on that island, I can just order whatever I want, have it shipped, packaged off, dropped off in a helicopter, whatever's needed, because I have unlimited money. So money's not a problem. I can just order a helicopter and then order somebody to work the helicopter, then order somebody to go get stuff for me. And then, I'm set. I can just get whatever I want. I can get paper. I can bring golf balls. I can get a camper, an RV, or whatever else dropped off. I can buy, just whatever's needed at the time, food, water, just anything that's necessary, I can just buy and just live a life of luxury for an entire year on an island. And that's what I would bring.
All right, good stuff right there. I feel like that's a pretty good redemption round for you, Steven. We'll see where you end up at the end of the round.
Probably negative.
If you keep with that attitude, I'm going to deduct points right now, for real.
Apologize. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, next up. It keeps going back to Christopher and Steven. Give me a second. All right, number 4, Nicholas.
Okay. So, we have unlimited water. Other than that, I would bring unlimited Dr. Pepper because it's the best drink. I'd also bring unlimited fishing bait. I can make a pole out of a stick and whatever else. Also, I don't really need a boat. I can just fish from the shore, so I don't need that. Also, the last thing that I would bring unlimited Bear Grylls knowledge. That way, I can do anything. I will know all things. I will know how to survive for this year on my own without anybody's help. I don't need that unlimited money or the guy flying the helicopter or whatever. I'll know how to do it on my own.
All right. Next up and last for this round, Robert.
I'm going to start, I think, with live sports, unlimited live sports, so that I will always be entertained. I can pick any kind of sport I want to watch, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, tennis, golf, whatever. And they can come and play right in front of me. Second thing will be ranch, because I know anything that I find out in the wild, if I put ranch on it, it's going to be delicious. So ranch. And so the third thing, so I'm not going to have to really worry about the ranch all that much, just unlimited food, so I don't have to be looking every day, to be honest with you. I'm lazy. That's my 3 things.
Where are you going to sleep, Bob?
Huh?
Where are you going to sleep?
Under the stars.
On a cot, yeah. Under the stars.
What if a hurricane comes through?
Under the water, then.
What if a hurricane comes through when you're on island?
I have Bear Grylls knowledge to know how to build myself a solid, sturdy shelter.
Not sure Bear Grylls knowledge is going to help with a natural disaster.
Hey, I'll be in better shape than if I was without it. So
True.
All right, y'all. That is the end of round 3. I really appreciate all the shameless plugs for these items that you can get at grocery stores, such as toilet paper, Dr. Pepper, ranch. You can't really get unlimited cell service at Walmart, but who knows? All right, so here are the scores for this round. All right, so we got a tie for last place. This round was a strong round for everyone involved. I did not give Steven a tie for first because of pity. I really just thought that he was creative with his answers. Bob got a +2 for the ranch because I agree full-heartedly that ranch makes everything taste better. Christopher got I don't even remember how many times I clicked on the toilet paper. That was just amazing. And Nicholas also got a +2 for Dr. Pepper because, as you know, Dr. Pepper was my sponsor last week. Sadly, they did not send me any new material this week, but, that's just something I've got to live with. All right, so here are the totals after this round. Nicholas still in first place with 17 points. Christopher in second with 16. Robert in third with 15. Steven still in last place, but he made up some ground after that poor second round showing. So here we go. We're entering the last round of Topic Royale. Nicholas is in the lead, and he won last week on the host's personal bias of him being his brother, but we'll move on from that. So here we go, y'all. Round 4. The question for round 4, and my personal favorite. So all 5 of us are from a small little town called Parrottsville, Tennessee. We all have great passion for that town, and I think this question will show just that. So question number 4. You are running for mayor of Parrottsville, Tennessee. The votes are in, and it is a tie, a 4-way tie. I, your judge, and the tie-breaking vote. You have 3 minutes to convince me of why I should vote for you as mayor of our great little town. First person up, according to the random generator on my iPhone. Apple is still a sponsor. Number 2, Bob.
All right.
You're up, my friend.
All right, so I'm going to be real honest. I have 0 aspirations to be mayor of Parrottsville. So my argument is I want you to elect me DJ, because then I will in turn elect you as my vice mayor and then resign, and then you will become mayor. Because I know that you want to be one day mayor of Parrottsville, so that's my plan. And I'm not going to take the full 3 minutes, because that's it.
That's all you needed, my friend. That is all you needed. All right. Next up, number 3, Christopher.
All right. So before we get started with this one, though, we gotta bring out some old Parrottsville gear. So here I've got my 8th grade Parrottsville hoodie, just to show how much I love Parrottsville.
Does it still fit? No way.
Dug this up out of my closet back there. Definitely fits.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Short, but
That's goated.
has the name on the back. So just proved that I still had it. All right. Now down to some business. So first thing, I think it's important to remember where you've been in order to know where we're going as the great town of Parrottsville. So Parrottsville, founded by the great John Parrott back in the 1700s, great-great-great-great-grandfather of myself. Confirm or deny, I guess. But
Need a fact check?
That means he's mine too.
I've been around Parrottsville to see the floor lane come through Parrottsville, to see us get a Dollar General, to see an outside basketball court be put in, and I would just really love to continue improving downtown Parrottsville. I guess like our most valuable resource though has to be just like the hardworking people in this area, because in this area it's all like farmland. Not a ton of great prosperity that's been here, but definitely people that work hard for what they have. So one of my greatest policies and plans for the great town of Parrottsville is that I would really love to see a farmers market be started in Parrottsville for those farmers and even those like casual gardeners, that they can meet in a central location locally and sell and trade to grow from within.
That is a lot of good information. I appreciate that. I will keep all of those things in mind when it comes down to my final vote. Next up, Nicholas.
All right, so I'm not going to take the full 3 minutes either. First of all, I would raise the speed limit on the 4-lane to 65. And I would keep that cop off of the 4-lane. So you can go however fast you want through there. Secondly, I would put outside lights at the park and keep the basketball court open and 24/7. And lastly, I'm going to throw a little bit of a bribery in there. You can take 10 free items from our local Dollar General. And that should be good enough.
All right. Thank you, Nicholas. Again, I will keep all of this great information in mind. Steven, this is your chance, your final redemption. Here we go.
So if I got elected mayor of Parrottsville, first thing I would do would be talk to the principal at Parrottsville and the community to rename Parrottsville's basketball gym after the late, great Donnie. I think it's something that needs to be done. Should have happened already. But that gym needs to be named after the amazing Donnie who coached there for so many years, influenced all of our lives. Such an amazing man. So that's the first thing I would do. Secondly, Parrottsville in itself is an amazing community. We all love it. It's great. But sadly, it's attached to the bane of the earth, Cocke County, Tennessee. So I would still keep this a part of that. But I would want to open up a new high school so nobody has to leave the great Parrottsville to go to that trash up north, Cocke County. So we can stay in Parrottsville, keep it there, make a high school, have the best basketball team in the state of Tennessee at 1A without a doubt, pull other people in, just have an amazing athletic program, beat Cosby every year so they can stop running their mouths about how great they are when they play deaf schools. I mean, it just something that needs to be happened, should happen already. Open up a Parrottsville High School, and that's about all I got. I think those things can make Parrottsville amazing.
There used to be a Parrottsville high school.
Yeah, I know. They should have never closed it. Worst mistake ever.
All right. Thank you. So I've heard a lot of good things. Bob obviously started off the round strong by just basically saying I could have it. He immediately got a lot of points fast, but unfortunately there's nothing else after that, so those points ended there. After that, Christopher probably brought the most the facts and ways to like improve the economy and just our great town. He probably brought the most of that. But Nicholas works hard to make it a free land of America. we don't have to worry about speeding anymore, so that's huge. Steven brought really great points in, and he had to tug at my heartstrings, pulling the Donnie. I agree. I think that should be done in real life. That is facts. Y'all had really good information, and this is my final vote. Here we go. I would have to choose Christopher as mayor of Parrottsville, mostly because he brought realistic and new ideas to our great town. With this, our total now for the round.
Don't we get to defend ourselves?
Oh,
you're never going to be mayor that way.
All right, since it's the last round, we're going to give Nicholas and Bob both chances, but they have to compare themselves to one other person. Why you think you are better than one person. So
it doesn't matter. I got last place anyways.
Whoever would like to go first.
I'll let Bob go first.
You go ahead, Nicholas.
No, I already said you get to go first.
All right, I'll choose. Random generator. Nicholas, you're first.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to my loving brother, Christopher. He had a lot of fluff in there. He only said one actual policy, which was the farmer's market. The rest of it was just historical fact. I said three things that I would change, and he said one thing, the farmer's market. Sorry I didn't throw in when we were founded and who founded us and all that jazz. But I said three things, not one.
That's a good point. You got 1 point out of that. 1 extra point.
Worth
Bob?
Yeah, I'm going to attack Christopher as well. Yeah, he only provided that, that one fluff, I guess, or whatever Nicholas said the word was. But one thing is, if he's mayor, you can't be, DJ. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Good point, Bob. That's 1 point. All right. Now, after you've all had your chances to tell me why you're mayor, it doesn't change anything that Christopher still is our mayor.
That's garbage.
So, with the final results,
I got
the winner
last.
of this game ends up being Christopher by 1 point. 1 point. Christopher wins episode 2 of Topic Royale with 24 points. Nicholas Huff, second place, 23. Newcomer, Robert Leffler, 21.
Let's
And
go.
Steven, last place. I think, were you last place last week too, Steven?
No,
Ben
that was
won.
Ben.
Oh, yeah, Ben left because he was last place. Okay, and he didn't come back.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, that wraps up episode 2 of Topic Royale. See y'all next time.
I just want to say that I'm upset at the results. I'm going to file a formal protest to the people in charge because this is garbage.